Hi guys, how's everybody doing today? I hope that everybody's doing great. Welcome back to my channel and happy Halloween, because when you're watching this video it's Halloween. So happy Halloween to all of you. I hope that you have a fun day, whatever you may be doing, whether you're gonna go trick-or-treating or handing out candy at your home or whatever you may be doing. I hope that you have lots of fun. It's a very fun holiday. It's one of my favorites because it's also my birthday, or it was my birthday on the 29th, but I celebrated all Halloween. So today we are going to be talking about the Hocus Pocus and Colourpop collection part 2. So they already released a Hocus Pocus collection last year. I talked about that palette in my Halloween costume video that I made. I used that palette for my look and I loved it. And so today we are going to be playing with part 2 of the collection. So we have a brand new palette, we have some lip products, we have some super shock shadows, we have a little pen here, and we also have a beautiful mirror. And I have to say first and foremost that this packaging is so fun, it's so Halloween. I love it, so bright, the colors, I don't know, I just love it. It looks really, really, really pretty. So this is the look that I came up with. Mainly used the purple shades in the palette, and I have on the black lipstick. I call it a lipstick because it's not a liquid lip, it's a lip cream, and it's similar to a lipstick, so I'm just gonna call it a lipstick. And yeah, so don't mind my bed, I'm doing some laundry, and the only thing that I am missing from this collection is the candle. So apparently Colourpop decided to ship their candles separate, which I think is so stupid, because that is the one part of the collection that I was the most excited about, was the candle. But yeah, I just got confirmation, I think it was yesterday, that mine is already shipped. So I'm just waiting for it, and it's probably going to take a really long time to get to me. So that is the only thing that I don't have here with me. But everything else I did get to play with, and I was so excited about this collection. I think that the colors are beautiful, but we're just gonna talk about it as we go, like as I'm doing my makeup and stuff, and then at the end I also talk a little bit about it. So yeah, you guys, if you want to see how I came up with this look, the colors that I used, if you want to see the lipsticks, what they look like, stay tuned, and I'm gonna show you how I achieved this look. Okay, you guys, so let's get started with the palette. So this is the Hocus Pocus Witching Hour and Colourpop palette. Love the packaging, it's so cute. I love that it's very different than the other packaging from the first collection. Love that it's very different. And we're just gonna go ahead and play with this. And this one does have a mirror. So this side of the palette feels a little heavier. But then here are the colors. Right here, so pretty. I'm kind of feeling something purple. I'm kind of feeling something purple, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. But first, I'm going to set my eyeshadow primer like I always do. So I'm gonna go in with Summon Us, which is this brownish type of shade in the palette, and I have a mirror here, but I also have my Banks mirror, so I'm gonna use both. I think the Banks mirror is really nice, I have to say. If you hear a little bit of music, it's because my daughter's cleaning her room and she has the music on, so I apologize for that. Okay, so now that I have my eyes set, my eyeshadow primer, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of purple today, so I think I'm going to play with the purples in this palette. Okay, so I'm just gonna take Hello Billy, which is the matte purple, and I'm gonna put that all over the crease. It's a very soft shadow, so there is kind of a lot of fallout I'm seeing, but let's see how it acts on the lid. It's very pigmented. If you guys watched my Halloween costume video, I used the first Hocus Pocus palette on that video, and I used the green in there, and it was very, very similar to this one, where it was so soft that there was a little bit of fallout, and I'm having the same thing with this one. They're so soft and pigmented, so I'm getting a little bit of fallout. Not too bad, but I am getting some. Okay, so now that I have the purple, I'm going to use my big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go into Life Potion, which is like this maroon type of shade. And I kind of see how they did the colors. Like, this row reminds me of Winnie, this row reminds me of Mary, and this one reminds me of Sarah. So I kind of like that. So I'm gonna take that Life Potion shade, and I'm gonna blend the edges of the purple so it can look nice and blended. It's a very pigmented shade. Okay, and so now I'm gonna take a blending brush with no product in it, a clean one, and I'm just going to blend some more just to make sure that everything is nice and blended. There's no hard edges, nothing looks out of place. And now that everything looks nice, I'm gonna go in with the purple glitter. So it's called Twist the Bones. So that purple glitter, I'm gonna take it on a brush first and see how it is, and if I need to wet it. And so we'll go from there. It looks nice, but I bet it's gonna look even nicer if I wet it, so I'm gonna do that. I think that looks so pretty. I wish you guys could see it. I don't know why my room is a little dark. I have the windows open, but that shade is so pretty. The glitter that is built into that shadow has like this vibrancy to it. It's just so pretty. It kind of looks like the same glitter as my earrings, which is so cool that everything matches so nicely. Just for the fun of it, I'm going to add a little bit of Bubble, which is this like pretty peachy shade, and I'm just gonna take it on my finger, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of this right here at the corner of where the purple glitter ends. Right there. Didn't really do much. Okay, so that is where we are for the shadow. Let's do our bottom lash first. I also have the what do you call these? The shock shadows. And there's like a purple one here too. Let's see this purple one. So here's the purple one. I just want to take a little bit of this purple and put it on top of that one and see if it does anything different. It didn't really do much. So here is the purple. Very pretty. It didn't really do much, so they're almost the same color, so you can't really see it. I might use one of the shock shadows for my brow bone and my inner corner though. So let's see. I'm just gonna go in with this brown color. It's called Green Newt. And I'm gonna take it on a pencil brush. It's also a very pigmented brown. Okay, and I'm going to take my fluffy brush and I'm gonna go into Summon Us, and I'm just gonna blend that brown. And it still has a little bit of the red too, so. And I'm gonna take my clean brush. Where did it go? Let's just blend. And for the waterline, I'm gonna go to the first collection from Colourpop, and I'm gonna use Trick or Treat, which is a pretty purple. And I'm gonna put that on my waterline. I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna do my eyeliner, I'm gonna do my mascara and my eyebrows, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. So I did my mascara and my eyebrows. So now I want to do a little bit of inner corner and brow bone. So I'm gonna take one of the Super Shock shadows, and this one is in To Be Young and Beautiful Again. And usually the Super Shock shadows are best used with your finger, but I'm gonna try to use a brush on my inner corner. So I'm just gonna take this one. It's a very pretty shade. It looks to be like gold with like a little bit of peach in there, and it's very glittery. It doesn't seem to be working the best, so I'm gonna grab my little pinky and hopefully this will work. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try to fix things with the brush. The Super Shock shadows, they're best used with your finger. They never really work well with brushes. Okay, so the inner corner looks really pretty. The brow bone looks cute too, but I'm gonna try this shade from the palette, 300 Years. I'm gonna use this on my brow bone and see if I like it better. Okay, gave me a little something extra. I'm gonna put some too in my inner corner. Okay, and I think our eyes are done. So the only thing we have left is the lips. And I do have the 3 liquid lips. So let's try all of them. Let's go from lightest to darkest. And I think Mary is the lightest, and hers is the Calming Circle, which is a beautiful nude. I also love the packaging with the purple lid. Very pretty. Okay, so let's go in with Mary first and see how it looks. And these are lip creams, so I'm hoping that it's not going to be matte, because I'm not really a fan of liquid lipsticks. When I wear them, I usually have to go in with a lip gloss on top. Okay, it feels really nice. It actually feels like a lipstick. And the color is very pretty. I was a little worried about this color because I thought that it was going to be a little too light for me, but it actually looks really good. It looks beautiful actually. And it feels comfortable. It actually feels just like a lipstick, so it is like a lip cream. So okay, I like this color so far. Let's try the others. Okay, so let's go in with the next one, and the next one is a Winnie, and this one is called Tonight We Fly, and it's like a dark purple, and again it's the same formula, the lip cream. By the way, they don't have a scent or anything. This one's dark. And here we have Winnie, and Now We Fly, which is a beautiful purple. It looks really nice with the eyeshadow, I have to say. I look very gothic, very dark, but I like it with the eyeshadow. I think it looks cute. You just have to be careful because there are lip creams, they can get on your teeth. So just be mindful of that. But it's a beautiful shade. I like it. I like it very much. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I do have to say that because they're lip creams, they can be a little hard to like keep in the line because they just kind of want to be messy, but they feel comfortable. They have a little bit of a shine, which I appreciate because I'm not like a matte kind of person. So I like these so far. And lastly, we have Sarah, and hers is called Hello Boys, and it's a black. So let's try this one and see how it looks. And it is black. Okay, and so here is Sarah. I love it. I don't wear black very often, but, or never I should say, but this looks very pretty. I really do like it. It's so pretty. It's a black, but I don't know if it's because I put on the other ones and I removed them and my lips are like really red right now, but there's like a little bit of like a purple hue to it, or like a reddish hue to it, like a cherry. I really like it. I think I'm gonna keep this one for the rest of the video, just to keep it fun. But I'm gonna go and fix my hair, and then I'll come back and we'll talk about it. And I'm back. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the collection. Let's talk a little bit about the packaging. I just think that the packaging is extremely cute. It's so stinking adorable. So this is the packaging for the Banks mirror. So beautiful. We have Banks here, and it says, "I shall always be with you," with like a little moon and stars, and it's just so pretty. And I believe it's the same saying that it's in the back. Yeah, it's the same saying that's in the back of the mirror. It's so beautiful. I'm in love with this mirror. If you guys don't know, I have a black cat named Luna, and it's named Luna after the Sailor Moon anime because I'm obsessed with Sailor Moon as well. But she looks just like Banks, and so I'm obsessed with this mirror. Okay, next we have the eyeshadow palette. I love the packaging. I love all the sisters here. I love the lettering. I'm just in love with this packaging. It's just so beautiful. It was done so right. And then each of the sisters is like on their broom except Mary. So it's riding her vacuum like in the movie. I just find that hilarious and adorable. The back of the palette has cats and then all the names, but the names are also inside every shade, which is amazing because normally or sometimes palettes don't do that. Sometimes they just put the shade names in the back of the palette, and we have to guess which name is for which shadow. So it's nice that they did that. I'm gonna be swatching the shades for you guys. So let's go in with the first row. So we have the first row here. We have 300 Years. We have All Hallows Eve, Moon is Round, and Summoness. So this is a more nude lane or line of the palette. Let's move on to the second row. So the second row is the most fun row. It's all glittery and shimmery. So we have Under the Ground, which is the gold, Bubble Bubble, Twist the Bones, and Circle of Salt. This green one is so pretty. I hope that you guys can see how pretty it is. Both the purple and the green have like specks of glitter that are a shade lighter than the actual shadow, so it reflects very pretty, very nicely. So let's move on to the third row. Okay, and then the last row we have Green Newt, Life Potion, Hello Billy, and Fur Black as Black, which is the dark green. And the dark green, there's two shades in here that have embossments in it. All Hallows Eve is a moon, and then Fur Black as Black is like a cat face, so Binks. So those are the shade in the palette. They're almost all matte except for 5 of them, and those 5 are like shimmering. Very pretty. I really do like this palette quite a lot. I can go nude or I can go very colorful, so I really do enjoy that. Let's move on to the lipsticks or the lip creams. So there are 3 lip creams in this collection. We have Mary, Sarah, and Winnie, of course. Okay, so the first one we have here is Mary, and Mary's shade is called Calming Circle, and we have Mary in the front, and then we have her vacuum cleaner on the side, which is so freaking cute. On each side is a vacuum cleaner, and then the back we have just Binks, skeleton, and then the eye. So let me show you what the packaging looks like. Let's talk about the inside packaging for a second. It's so pretty. I'm going to show you the inside of the palette better because it's better seen. But we also have like Binks, and we have Welcome to Sisterhood, Forever Bewitching, It's Just a Bunch of Hocus Pocus, Trouble is Brewing, Coven Crew. We have different images. We have Binks, we have a candle, we have skeletons, we have the brooms, the vacuum cleaner, the book. It's just so detailed in there. It just makes me want to like open it up and like cut it out and, you know, just like scrapbook with it, which is probably what I'm gonna do because the palette itself has the same picture as the front. So I'm just gonna, you know, do some DIYs with this packaging. But going back to the lip products, so we have here Mary, and hers is the nude shade, which I thought was going to be very nude, like very light, but it's actually a beautiful nude shade that will go with many skin tones. So this is the shade that I was mostly afraid of. I thought I wasn't going to be able to wear it, but it's very pretty. Next we have Sarah, and hers is Hello Boys, and it's the color that I have on my lips right now, which is the black one. Very beautiful. I also love how they put the sisters in the front, and they're like an orange, like a bright orange, and then the lid is purple. And this black, it's very black, but when you have it in your lips, because of your lip color, it tends to look more like a cherry black. So on my lips, it kind of has like a hint of like a reddish, like a really dark red, but it's a black, but it's very pretty as well. I'm actually enjoying it very much. I don't really wear colors like this ever, so I'm very much enjoying it. And her packaging has the mop, because she doesn't write a broom, she writes a mop. So it has the mop on both sides. And then the last one is a Winnie, and her shade is called Tonight We Fly, and hers has the broom on each side. And hers is more like a purple, so it's a dark purple. It's also very pretty. So that is Winnie's right there. So it's like a cherry shade, like a raspberry. It's very pretty. I really do like these colors. I thought I wasn't. When I first saw the collection online, I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about those lip shades, but I actually love them. I'm obsessed with them. Okay, and then we have the Super Shock shadows, and the packaging is the same. Very pretty with all the little details on it. and then you open it up and it looks like this. And we have 3 of them. We have a champagne one with an eye. We have the gold one, which is a skeleton. And then we have the purple, which is a moon. And I'm just going to quickly swatch them. Here are the 3 shock shadow colors. We have To Be Young and Beautiful, which is the light one. Then we have Forever Bewitching, which is the purple. And we have Dost Thou Comprehend, which is the gold one. Very pretty. I love the shock shadows for like a one done deal kind of thing. You just swipe it on and be on your way. Like, I don't really mess too much with them, just and that's it, I'm done. So that is everything that is in the collection. And of course we have the black pen, which I'm not a fan of. I really wish they would have done something different with that, but it is what it is. And I got the entire collection because it was the only way that I could get the candle. But I could have done without the pencil. I really could have. But yeah, that is everything in the collection. So I finally got to try the first collection they released last year on my Halloween video that I made for my pirate costume, and I really enjoyed that palette. And I have to say that I actually enjoyed this palette as much as the first one. It's so pretty. There's a lot of really pretty fun colors here. Now I know that there was a lot of talk online that this palette is very similar to a previous palette that they released, and I understand why some people will be upset as to, you know, why buy this one if they already have that one, type of thing. But I don't own that one, so I'm very happy to have this one in my life. I would have been a little annoyed if I already owned a palette that had these same colors in it, but because it's Hocus Pocus collection, I probably would have still bought the Hocus Pocus collection because I am a huge fan of the movie. With that being said, I do think that the colors perform beautifully. They're very pigmented, they're beautiful. I mean, this purple is so pretty. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to use the green, and I'm pretty sure that this bubble color is going to be beautiful as well. So I can't wait to keep enjoying this palette. I really did like it. Oh, and the last thing that we didn't get to play with was the little spider eyeliner thing. I'm not gonna put it on my face, but this is what the pen looks like. I'm just gonna draw a little spider on my hand and see how it is. So there's the spider right there. It does bleed, so I am for sure not putting it anywhere near my face. But those are the spiders right there. Very pretty, but it bleeds. Like, it's getting all over my my lines in my hand. So definitely this is not going anywhere near my face. I can say that I did buy the entire collection because I also purchased the candle, and the only way that you could get the candle was in that specific bundle that came with everything. But I could have done without this. Like, I love Hocus Pocus and I love this collection, but really I'm not gonna use this. So I wish that instead they would have done something different, maybe like an actual eyeliner or a mascara even, I don't know, something else. But I could have definitely have done without this. This is the only thing of the collection that I'm really not in love with. And as far as my candle goes, I don't know, guys. I don't know about my candle because I didn't receive it. Apparently Colourpop is shipping the candles separately. So my candle, I just received a confirmation that my candle is on the way, but it's probably gonna take 500 years. Or 300 years, like the movie. It's probably gonna take that long to get to me because the Colourpop collections usually take a really long time to get to me. That is one thing that I am very, very upset about with Colourpop, is the shipping, that it takes a really, really long time. Sometimes, oddly enough, sometimes it's like super fast. I order something and I get it in like 3 days, but then collections like these or like other shipments I get in like weeks. I really don't understand their shipping, but yeah, that's where I am with the candle. The mirror, super adorable. I love it. I'm going to add it to my collection of mirrors. It's a beautiful mirror itself, and it's beautiful to look at, of course, with Binks there. All in all, I enjoyed this collection. I loved it. I think that it's great. Things that I thought I wasn't gonna like, they actually surprised me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and when you're watching this video, it's actually Halloween, so happy Halloween to everybody. I hope you guys have an amazing day, a fun day with your little ones or by yourself or whatever you may be doing. I hope you have a lot of fun, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye.